evening, everyone. For the final press conference, we have with us Mr. Venki Mysore and VVS Lakshman. I would advise you all to put your laptops on mute. And if you wish to ask a question, please raise your hands. Who would like to go first? Yes, Shayan, you can go ahead with your question.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Mr. Mysore, my question is for you. Overall, you said ahead of the auction that you just wanted to make a few changes here and there. What are your thoughts about the auction? How happy or how satisfied are you with whatever buying you have made?
Nice to connect with you virtually, Shayan. I'm sorry I've not been able to get back to you on a few occasions, but no, I mean, as you know, we retained 17 players. The think tank was very happy with the squad, and people were commenting that we had the smallest purse, and that usually happens when you retain the biggest squad, and you're happy with that. So we were looking for some very specific type of gaps to fill, and for us, bringing Shakib back to KKR was a big thing. And I think from an experience standpoint, towards the end, when we had an opportunity to bring Harbhajan back, I think there's a lot of experience in the bowling. And if you look at the lineup there, there are many of our people who are playing for India and for international cricket as well. So I think the focus of the think tank was a little to lean a little more towards experience. And so from that perspective, we were very happy. A couple of youngsters that we've been able to pick up to. So overall, I think I just had a quick wrap-up call, and all our coaches were on Zoom and participating. So captain and coach and vice captain, everyone. So everyone's very happy with the squad that we already had, and these additions will just help us hopefully get a little more stronger and a little more comfortable. This is the first time that we have gone full squad with 25. And a lot of that has to do with the fact that there is a pandemic, there's a bubble, and getting replacements are not going to be that easy. So this helps us. Thank you.
Sydney, can you go ahead with your question?
Yes. This question is for Venki, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
I can. Please go ahead.
You just spoke about getting back Shakib, and it's a really good guy because we all know what Shakib can do and what he has done. So can you just elaborate your thoughts on getting that key player back again to KKR?
Yeah, I think all of you and all of us know the quality of Shakib, and when he was with KKR from 2014 to 18 through 17 and the beginning of the 18th season. So we had a terrific relationship, and he always was performing for us and for the team, and so it was great to bring him back. I think basically what he does is, in some respects, we just felt that he backs up at least three of our foreign players. Owen Morgan, I mean, he can bat, as we know, and he's a proper bowler, and so with Sunil, and perhaps even to some extent an Andre Russell. So we're very happy with that. He just brings us that variety with his left arm spin and his experience and his ability to bat, and so very happy to have him back.
Mr. Vishesh Roy, can you go ahead with your question?
Hi, my question is for VVS Lakshman. I just wanted to know, you guys brought in Kedar Jadhav and Mujibur Rahman. You guys already have Mohammad Nabi and Rashid Khan in your lineup, so what made you go for Mujib?
Well, we know that he's a quality bowler, he's an experienced IPL bowler. Also, there's a mystery to his bowling style. The other option for us was an overseas fast bowler. Now, we've just felt that with our fast bowling options available as far as the Indian bowlers are concerned, we thought that it's better that we have a mystery spinner in our squad. It just strengthens our spin department, and we also know that it's going to be in Mumbai, hopefully. I think if there's a wear and tear in the wicket, then it gives us a flexibility as far as the playing 11 is concerned. So I think Mujib adds to that strength. As far as Kedar Jadhav is concerned, I think just his experience will strengthen our middle order batting, because we got a lot of exciting young middle order batsman. Even last few years, we missed the experience as far as the department is concerned. He's also a useful bowler. He's already had international experience. So I thought that's the reasoning behind getting Kedar Jadhav. And we're very happy that he's with us.
Mysore. Sir, you recently brought on board Nathan Lehman from data analyst. So how much are KKR going to go more towards, are you guys leaning towards data more? Because there are like a lot of T20 teams who do that in recent times.
Yeah, I mean, I think, the game is moving in a very increasingly in a professional direction, and I think we all know how T20 one ball here and there or a run here and there can make such a big difference. So I think there's a big role for data and analytics in the game. We've always had that. I mean, we've had A.R. Srikanth, who's been our analyst, who's done an amazing job literally from inception of KKR. But we thought this would be an interesting addition to the type of quality that we have there, because Nathan Lehman, who works with ECB for the last 12 years, I mean, he brings a very different type of mindset and skill set and capabilities. He's a mathematician by background, and he loves the idea. He has great passion for cricket and loves the idea of building models and algorithms and whatnot. So, trying to leave no stone unturned. It's fun to have conversations with him. At the end of the day, champions here know that you have to go out on the field and do it. So, but the extent to which support staff is able to give additional support in whichever form, is hopefully bound to help the outcome. So, fingers crossed. Let's see what happens.
Thank you.
We'll take final two questions. Mr. Amol Karatkar.
Yes, hi. I would love to ask both of you, has there been any clarity with regard to the venue for this year's IPL auction? And considering what every team went through last year, how critical is it to know at least the venue of the auction, of the IPL before you enter the auction?
So I think there's no clarity as of now. I think the BCCI, I'm sure, will weigh various options and whatever is the best for the tournament, because we all know that it's a high-profile tournament and there are various stakeholders who play a very important part in this tournament. I think credit to BCCI the way they conducted the tournament in UAE, following all the protocols to fight the pandemic. But as far as auction is concerned, I think the reason why we have a squad strength of 25 is where we choose a squad which can perform in various conditions. Even if the tournament happens in India, you get different conditions in different parts of the country. You go to Chennai or Delhi, you get a Turner. You go to Mumbai or RCB in Chinnaswamy, you get a belter for the batsman to perform. It's going to be a graveyard for the fast bowlers or the bowlers. So I think that's the reason why we have a squad strength of 25. So I don't think that will play a major role. I think we just hope that BCCI will take the best decision, which will be fruitful for everyone involved.
Yeah, absolutely. I think VVS has always summed it up very, very well. I think every team you can see has gone for that balance to adapt to whichever conditions that we are presented. I think these are unusual times. So you have to really, we're all very supportive of the BCCI. The fact that it was held itself was fantastic. And now if it happens to be in India, then, we're supportive of working through that. If it happens to be somewhere else. But I think the collective effort is to make sure that the tournament happens in a very unimpeded way.
Thank you everyone. That brings an end to the press conferences and the Vivo IPL player auction as well. Thank you.